What's going on, guys? My name is Ivan Martinez, otherwise known as Mr. Martinez, and in this video we're going to go ahead and check out the how-to and the pros and cons of suspenders coming up. So the how-to to suspenders, it's really not that difficult. It's more of the understanding of how they actually work. So the functionality of suspenders is to just hold up your pants. That is it. Now, with that, just make sure that you're not wearing a belt with suspenders, because if you have two things doing the same purpose, it looks a little bit off and it looks a little bit funky when you have a belt on and suspenders. I have done it before and it kind of sucks not to know, so now you guys are in the know, which means that you guys won't make that mistake here in the future. With suspenders, there are a few different styles. So now we have these suspenders here that are actually buttoned to my pants. We have clip-ons. Understand that if you do put on clip-ons, you have to have them very much clipped on to your pants at a very kind of proportional aspect of your body, like right towards the edge, but not too far off like this. And I see it all the time. I also see a lot of people having it too close, which makes it look kind of funky. You have to find that very soft spot in your chest and in your torso for it to go through exactly the way it is. Now, what you can do is opt to have just button suspenders, which means that you have buttons on the inside of your pants, which is a very simple thing to do. You just go to a tailor, tell them to go ahead and just add on the suspender buttons on the inside. Or if you have like made to measure pants or something, the next time you order pants, just make sure that they're included. That way they're already set up for you, so you have nothing to worry about as far as the proportions or as far as kind of like that sweet spot for your torso. So we'll go ahead and talk about the cons to suspenders. You have to understand that this style is definitely seen more as I mentioned before in the video, just mentioned that something that's a little bit more of your grandpa style, very much old school style. And if this is your style, just go ahead and own it, guys. It's not a con as long as you know how to own it. But if it's not, and you're gonna feel uncomfortable wearing suspenders, I'd opt out of it, because people will start like making fun of you, because it's something that people don't see anymore. If you are gonna rock them, go ahead and own it. Another con is that you have to have buttons on the inside of your pants in order for these buttoned suspenders in order to work. Now, you can definitely opt for having clip-ons, as I mentioned before. However, it doesn't look as good as if you had button ones on, because it's just that little brass that you have on the waistband of your pants that just makes it look a little off. So I would definitely see that as more like a con, because you can't wear with all the pants that you have, and you can't put buttons on your jeans. Although I have seen people actually revolutionize that, and they have been putting on suspender buttons on the inside of their jeans and wearing suspenders with their jeans. So if that's your look, definitely go ahead and do that as well. Before I go into the pros, guys, I want to thank my guys over at Mio Marino. Mio Marino went ahead and sent me over these suspenders, also the sponsor of this video. And they actually sent me these over, but they do have different styles. They have clip-on suspenders and I have these button suspenders. One of the great things that I think that they offer is the fact that they have clip-on bow ties that'll come with these that'll kind of match. So it's perfect for like weddings or something like that, where you want your suspenders to match with the bow tie. So I think that's a really great idea. Let's go ahead and jump into the pros. The pros, you look dapper as hell. So you look so much better with suspenders on under a suit, or even just with a t-shirt like this for spring. It definitely helps you stick out like a sore thumb if that's something that you like to do, because not a lot of people get to see it. And people just kind of tend to ask like, hey, like those are some sick suspenders, or I like your look, because it just kind of gives you a different level up to suiting. Another pro, these look way better than a bulky belt around your waistband. Let's just be honest, it's such a cleaner look to have suspenders on than to have a belt that will divide your body in half. And for shorter people like myself, it just looks way better if you don't have anything dividing your legs, especially if you have shorter legs, just like me, and like a torso, or like a bigger torso or a smaller torso. It just helps you look better as far as proportions. So I think it looks better if you don't have a belt on and you have these suspenders on. So that's another pro of mine. The last pro that we're gonna go ahead and talk about is the fact that these are something that will level up your style in general. So just by wearing these, and you can wear these with just about any pants that has the suspender buttons on the inside, it makes it much more functional, and you could always wear it with like a t-shirt like I have here. So you could definitely generate a different type of style other than just having it with the same routine look that everybody else pulls off, or even that your grandpa pulls off. There you have it, guys. These are some how-tos, some rules, and some pros and cons to suspenders. Remember to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and go ahead and leave any comments down below. And as always, style up.